What's up? Okay, we're totally like hanging out onto one side of the screen. But, hey guys, Nika.
Kylie.
Ha! We're in San Diego. There are dogs barking really loudly, but we had something really important to tell you. So, we're doing VIP days.
We're trading VIP days.
Trading VIP days. So, we did mine today. Ah! Oh my god, this woman is freaking magic, and so the message that I'm going to be sharing with you peeps, it's kind of bananas. Mm-hmm. Like, you guys you're not ready. You're not ready. So, but
you might be.
You might be ready. You might be ready. Some of you are ready. Okay. So we were talking, and we're like, okay, what's the good stuff? What do we need to do? Why aren't people doing this? And there was this moment when Kylie was like, holy crap. And she had this epiphany, which happens like when we hang out, right? Like we get these cool things. And we started talking about ad copy and sex at time and like visionaries like Nikola Tesla. And Kylie was like, I need to do something for my people. Like something major.
Yeah, well, I want to write your ads, but that's kind of a different part of the story, so we didn't get there yet. But essentially, we were actually spent the whole day talking about market differentiation. And, like, if you're a coach, like, we were talking about this so much today. If you're a coach, like, nobody really does need what you do for the most part. There's no life or death. Like, people are not going to die if they don't get your coaching. Whereas, like, maybe they need their medication or they need their doctor or they need clean water, right? So you have to actually find that differentiator in the marketplace. And so what we found for her was like this super beautiful gift with energy transmutation. And we went down this whole journey of like, who's used this? And Nikola Tesla used it to bring free energy into the world, which of course got suppressed, but that's another conversation for another day. And Napoleon Hill used it and all these other people used it. And so we actually just sat there and wrote all these ads in like 5 minutes. And I'm like, I've run thousands and thousands of ads, and so I actually know that this ad is going to do really, really well. I can predict beforehand. So we wrote a bunch of ads, and then I was like, I really like writing ads. I should write like 100 ads for somebody and just see what that does to their business, because chances are you can't on your own figure out what that X factor differentiator is. But if you have somebody who writes ads day in and day out and sits down with you for 15 minutes, they can find it. So I actually love writing ad copy. I write for a bunch of agencies. And if you're interested in having me write your ads, just send me a message. And, back to you, like, what did you get out of it?
World domination.
Like, how do you feel about your message clarity after we hung out today?
The crazy thing is, like, if you've been with me for a while, then I talk about a lot of stuff. I talk about sex, and I talk about magic, and I talk about, not like tricks, but, like maybe like sex magic tricks, but not like magic tricks.
Right.
And we talk about soul stuff, right? And if you're here, say what's up. And hi. But there was this thing that was missing. Like, I knew that there was a layer to go, like, to get even more clarity and distill it down. And that's what we need to do in order to serve, right? So one of the big things that I do, like when I'm working with my clients, is help them get this distillation of who they are and really, really get clear. And if you don't have that, like the differentiation in the marketplace, like with your own message, like you're dead in the water, because no one gets it. No one understands. And if they don't understand, they're not going to buy. And if they don't buy, that means you don't have the impact that you're here to have. And you're also going to remain kind of stagnant in your creativity, right? Because if you're creating all these things and no one's listening and no one's buying and it's not making a difference in the world, then you're on that hamster wheel, right? You're making that like, oh my God, I hit the 6 figures, and then crap, I can't go anywhere from here. I can't scale. I can't have the intimacy. My sex life sucks. Like, everything is going downhill because I'm on this hamster wheel, and I just keep going. So, I'm an indigo and I talk a lot. So
the average person,
bear with me.
The average person ignores 3,000 marketing messages a day. I think one of the really cool takeaways from our time together that we were talking about is two things. Like, you're talking about going from confusion to clarity.
Yeah.
And I just read in a book last week, I've been doing this for 10 years, but I just found a new way to say it. If your messaging is confusing, you're asking your people to burn more calories to sort the information. And people are always trying to sort information like, is this helping me? Is this harming me? Is this helping me? Is this harming me? If your message is confusing, they put it in the category of this is harming me. So not only if you don't have that X factor, it's not only not helping you, it's harming your brand. And the other thing that I think that we got some really cool clarity on is what was that other thing? I forgot.
There was this other really
else.
Powerful thing.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about the transmutation, which is something that you guys like. Oh my God, I can't wait to share it with you guys. And really, how you can't scale your business if you feel like there's no space for you to breathe. Like, you're already doing everything under the sun, and you're working 10 hours a day, and like, how do you go to the next level? How do you have the pleasure? Like, where's the turn on? How do you have the impact if, hey Crystal, how are you, love? If you're what is that saying? Like, you're working in your business, not on your business.
Yeah,
like,
you're a well-paid employee.
Yeah, that's it. And if you're with me, if you're with Kylie, then you're here to change the world. And that means that you have to get some clarity, and you also have to be willing to do the work that's going to take you from employee. You're kind of like this, what is, it's like the Minions, right? Like that movie, The Minions. Like, you're a minion in your own business, which means you're a minion in your own life, which means you're a minion in the impact that you're here to have. And you can't step up. You can't have that global impact if you are constantly on the hamster wheel. Like, you have to get off the hamster wheel. And if we don't understand how to actually create more time and space, like, this is about collapsing timelines with your own energy, not relying on energy that's outside of you anymore, right? You're like, okay, somebody come in and like, help me, give me the perfect food, or give me the perfect workout, or give me the perfect mindset, or give me the perfect book to read that's going to help me create the space and expansiveness in my life that I need to create. You got to do it from within. It's already in there. And now we just have to transmute it into, like, powerhouse epicness that's going to change the world.
And so you will be seeing Nika's ads pretty shortly about how she's bringing the same thing that Nikola Tesla did to bring his beautiful idea into reality, even though it then got squashed. That doesn't have to happen to you, because all these other people used it since then to create really beautiful, to bring that energy down, ground it, and bring it out. So you'll be seeing those ads pretty soon, which I'm really excited about.
Me too.
A whole new level over here. We're moving the ship upward and onwards.
Yes, upward and onward. And what I'm super excited about, like, one of the big things is, like, getting the stuff that's in your, hey loves, getting the stuff that's in your head, like your genius, that thing that makes you out into the world. That's the differentiation. Like, if you are not creating polarity with your message, if you are just building a business and you're not actually creating a movement, then there's the fear of, kind of falling by the wayside, like of becoming irrelevant. And we will, if we don't learn how to differentiate ourselves, we'll become irrelevant. Like, no one's going to recognize you. No one's going to be able to buy your stuff, right? Like, let's get real, you're running a business, but also that means you don't have the impact that you're here to have. You're going to die with your music inside of you. Yeah. That's like, oh,
and here's something that I had forgotten earlier when I said I forgot. This is one way that you can just take something actionable before we, like, stop talking at you into the world, into finding your X factor and into finding your differentiation. It's like, find a new way to talk about solving an old problem. A lot of people in the transformation industry, they're trying to solve these problems that people don't really have enough pain around or don't really care enough about. We have, like, health, spirituality, money, connection, sex, intimacy. There's not much else going on. Find a way to deeply connect the thing that you do to a problem somebody has been aware of having for a very long time. They may have tried a bunch of things, but your way is different. Like, if you can really dial that in, you can create really epic and beautiful market differentiation. And I'm also willing to just, write those headlines for you. So, whatever.
Yeah. I think that's a big thing is like, I know I've run ads before and they got some result, you know, but there's a fear of getting your ads out there, especially with all this, you know, the regulations and the changes and compliancy. And you're like, oh my God, I don't want to get my Facebook account shut down or my Instagram account or whatever it is that you're running. And holy crap, this woman knows like so many other options. Like you want the sneak attack options. I can't even tell you what's coming at you. Okay, but I digress. But you have this fear that you're like, hey, Oliver, how are you, darling? You have this fear that there is like...
Oliver says...
He says...
Yo. You're cool.
Right?
And there's dogs barking for you.
Yeah, all for you. All for you.
They're like, can you hear us in Raleigh?
What's up?
So, you know,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it for today, guys.
Yeah. With the
Hopefully-
dogs, right?
Hopefully you can think about that one thing that makes you different, but not going so outside the boundaries that you're now confusing everybody. You
Yeah.
know, like it's so different that now everyone's confused. No, it's so different that but it's also familiar and it feels like something that people really need.
Yeah.
So that's what we've been doing all day. We got some really cool work done, and tomorrow we're going to go hiking and do all crazy things up in here.
Yeah. All kinds of things up in here.
You know how it is.
Yes. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So if you don't know Kylie, because we decided to just go live on
She made
on
me do
mine.
it.
I did. Hummingbird.
Aw.
Yeah. Hummingbird Animal Messenger is so
Amazing.
dope, man. Okay. If you don't know her, make sure you go follow her. You can go to KylieSlavic.com. Her name, all spelling is, it's in the title of this. But if you're about to run ads, then Tyree, how are you, darling? It's been forever. Patricia, what's up? What's up? Okay. If you are about to run ads and you're kind of like, I need to run ads, or even better, you're about to launch something, or you're about to get like mega media attention and you want to start growing your tribe so that you can like get that book out there, you can land the speaking gigs, all that stuff, but you know that there's something huge on the horizon and you know the ads are going to help you. The thing is, if you start running ads and your copy sucks, or you start running ads and you're like, I'm going to split test. I have no idea what I'm split testing. I'm just like, I just know that I'm supposed to do like an A/B test here and do some things, right? Like, you're just wasting money, you're wasting time, and also you're disrespecting your tribe because you're wasting their time. Storytelling is a way that we can change the freaking world together. If you don't know,
Now
you know. And this is the woman that you need to know. This is the woman you need to know to have her help you so that you're actually you're storytelling responsibly, right? Like you're storytelling in a way that changes people's lives and then from there changes your life. Awesome, Tyree. Yay. We obviously have like a huge lag here, but we're amazing. Yeah. So Kylie, go check her out. Can they just shoot you like, okay, just message her. Just shoot her a PM and say, hey, you're gorgeous. And
No, you don't have to say that.
You do. And I want to run ads that change the freaking world. Tyree says, hi, Kylie. Yeah, just tell her you want to run ads that change the world and make you a crap ton of money in the meantime, but it's all in a way that like it fuels your soul. Then go message her. Kylie Slavic.
You guys are awesome.
That's it. I love you.
Bye.
Bye. This is what